Buongiorno.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to thank President von der Leyen and the Executive Vice President and everybody who has worked to achieve this important objective. This is a moment when the world is changing and we are setting out the values of social dialogue, of contracts, of mediation between interests. And these are general values that not only speak in Europe but around the world. These are fundamental instruments to underpin democracy and a culture of peace, and we need that at the moment. And we need to achieve this with people, flesh and bones people, because they will create the future for Europe and the world. It's very important what we are doing at the moment, and I believe that it's important that in all of the countries in Europe, including those that aren't here to sign today in Brussels, that will apply this as soon as possible. We are facing a moment of great transformation, and we need to place people at the heart of this and use the intelligence of people to their best resources. We need to set out an idea of freedom, and that's not just the freedom to achieve profits, but freedom for workers. And workers are only free when they are paid correctly, when they are not in a precarious position, when they have wages that allow them to live with dignity and take part in the life of their countries. A worker is not free when they run the risk of dying on their job, when they are deprived of education or health. These are basic rights, and we need to work together using the wealth that is generated by their work and these companies and these businesses, and we need to carry out a process of transformation that implicates everybody. And it's very important that our work has the goal of reducing inequality and resolving problems, because I think this is the only way that we are going to rebuild the relationship between workers, employees, and politicians, which has been very difficult recently, and I think that's why it's absolutely important. It's strategically important for us to do what we're doing today. And I'd like to conclude with this final point. I think that it is important that social dialogue should take place before decisions are made. The social dialogue should take place at the project stage. Our intelligence, human intelligence, should allow us to find ways to mediate, not taking into account our own personal opinions, but on principles that are worked on peace, liberty and social justice. Thank you very much.
I invite the President of SME United, Petri Salminen, to the podium.